Hi friends, host Eric here, talking with famous people. We are introducing today the second of the market artifacts. This is a host Eric, one from me. It's like this. It's a picture I drew. It's called "This Totem Has Great Power," it says right there. Which segues nicely into why you might want to buy this. You might think, but Eric, that's not a very good picture. Why would I give you $10 for that? Well, the reason is because there are countless reasons. You might actually think it's a good picture. I think it's pretty good for me, anyway. But you might note this. It says right here, this totem has great power. Pia. So you know it's powerful right off the bat. It hasn't been transubstantiated yet, though. So it actually doesn't have its power, but it will. And I, Pastor Eric, pastor of the Elorian Church, and with the powers vested in me, do hereby transubstantiate this true TwFP artifact. Oh, it's strong. It's strong. Oof. Powers, of course, yet to be revealed, but you know there's a lot of them in here. You see this guy. I don't know what his face looks like, but he feels the power. That's clear. So you might want to buy it for its power and the fact that it's one of just, at the moment, 2 transubstantiated objects that are available for purchase. Now, you can have this shipped to you if you want. But if you do, then it's going to be slower to resell it if you want to resell it. My guess is that you could probably get twice what I'm charging for it right now because it is the second of all the artifacts and it's pretty special. Now, why else might you want to buy this? Well, you might want to buy it to resell, like I just said. You might want to buy it to hold on to it as an investment because you know that Eric's cool little idea here is going to work. Or you might not think that Eric's cool little idea is going to work, but you want to encourage him because it's so sad how he's so crazy to think his cool little idea is going to work. Could be that you don't care if it works. You just want to support Eric. You just like him for some reason. I don't know why you like me, but you might. And if you do, then maybe you want to buy my picture. Note that when you do buy it, if you choose to have me retain it here, then it will be posted as Yalor's artifact. He purchased the first one. He was smart. See, it's like, it's not something that's hard to tell. You gotta. It shouldn't be. He shouldn't be able to get in on that easy. It shouldn't be that easy for Taylor to get it. I don't give him any heads up about when these things are going up or anything. Give him no advantage whatsoever. But we're smart people, the ENTPs, and we pick up on shit. So anyway, when you get this thing, the second picture, you'll find that it, once purchased, it will have a indication on there of the following pieces of information, which is a useful way to understand things. Why is this taking so fucking long? What the fuck? Alright, so when you purchase this artifact, this picture, you'll find that shit goes down. I mean, you'll discover what the powers are of it, but this is true whether or not you have it in your actual possession. It knows who owns it. Understandably so. It couldn't be any other way, right? I mean, it has to be the case that it knows who owns it because it has great powers. They've yet to be revealed, and they're only revealed to the owner. And the owner is the owner regardless of whether or not the owner is in possession of it per se. So, obviously, it follows logically that it must be the case that the object knows who owns it and reveals its powers to that individual and attributes its powers to that individual regardless whether it's in their possession. So it doesn't matter if you're looking for the powers of the object. It doesn't matter if you have me ship it to you or not. It's the same impact because of what I just explained, the knowledge of the object itself. Anyhow, once you purchase this object and if you decide to have me retain it, then we'll have this thing put. I'm just going to tell you, since it's taking for fucking ever. It'll have this shit put on it where I go, owner, and then your name or handle, whichever one you want me to use. It doesn't have to be your real name. It could be whatever you want me to call you, as long as I have it linked on the back end to that handle with you. And then it'll say initials, the last price, which will be the first price for this one, $10. And then it'll say number of transactions, 1, and it'll say the status. And it defaults to, if I retain it, if you ask me to retain it, then it defaults to well, to the status of accepting offers. Now, people can email me or contact me any way they want and make offers on ones that are existent. Now, if somebody doesn't have me retain it, then it's in their possession, and if they want to go to that status, then they need to send it back to me, because I want shit rolling proper in this thing. So that's how it's gonna go. If you want to resell it, list it again, or accept offers on it through this modality, then you need to send it back to me if you take possession of it. Now, you'll notice if you buy this that there's a shipping cost. If you pay this plus shipping cost, I will immediately refund the shipping cost if you have me retain it. I just did it this morning with Yaylor. I realized that it's not as complicated as I had feared. There's a refund function within the marketplace, so it's really easy. I can do partial refunds really easily. So if you buy this, it wants you to pay the shipping cost. Don't worry. If you ask me to retain it, I will retain it and refund your money on the shipping immediately. If you do want to send it to you, that's fine too. I have no problem mailing it out, and I won't refund your shipping costs, and I will mail it to you, and you'll get to have that and enjoy it and put it on your wall or whatever. I don't know. It doesn't have any signature on it anywhere, but I'll like paperclip to it a little note or something with it just says authenticated host Eric or something like that. I don't know. The point is, it's what it is, and it's a good picture. I think pretty good. Regardless, it's an investment. It's an investment, and it's an investment in your magic. It's an investment in your finances. It's an investment in talking with famous people. It's an investment in goodness, truth, and justice. It's idealistic if you want to support talking with famous people. I'm not asking you to give me money. I'm asking you to trust in my brilliance, frankly. This idea is perfect and brilliant. It just I love the fact that there's so much skepticism about it. And those of you who are in on it early, we're all going to get rich together, okay? No, don't doubt that I'm right about this shit. Naysayers always end up getting a big dish of humble pie. If I'm wrong, well, then you can taunt me mercilessly. But smart money is, I'm right. So purchase this fantastic object and know the true goodness and wonder of the Talking with Famous People magical artifact marketplace and commodities market. It's just like a currency of sorts, right? Talking with Famous People's currency is made of unique bills rather than all the same. No, not fungible, but they function like stocks or bonds or something, and you can deal with them on a marketplace where their value increases. Now note the metaphysical equity aspect. So Neff's been around a certain amount, she has a certain amount of metaphysical equity, and thus, in my mind, her object has endowed into it a certain amount of power and therefore a certain amount of value. I obviously have the most metaphysical equity of anybody with this channel since I've done the most shit. So, and this one says Totem of Great Power on it. I mean, I'm assuming you'd be able to start earthquakes with this shit or something. We'll find out. You'll find out if you buy it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and don't forget to eat plenty of cheese, and don't forget to buy this because this would be a good idea to buy this for sure.